The walls of the fort were decorated with pictures of beautiful humans, jinns, and fairies. In front of this big building inside the fort, 70 kinds of food were kept, fresh in pots, in which there were meat, rice, bread, dry fruits, vegetables of all kinds of food. The food was absolutely fresh. There was no fly or any kind of living thing. The prince was surprised to see that there was no human being there. The prince was also hungry, but he was not reaching for any food. The prince was thinking that it must not be a trick of the giants. That is why he was not eating and was looking around very cautiously. Then the prince fearlessly thought that what will happen will be seen. He picked up a plate and put some food in it and ate as much as he needed. After that, the prince moved towards the front door of the building. There was a huge chain on the door, which was locked. The prince tried to open the lock, but the lock did not open. The prince put an arrow in his bow and shot an arrow at the lock. The arrow hit the lock so hard that the lock opened. When the prince opened the door, he could smell a very sweet smell inside. The prince entered, but was surprised to find no human being there. The prince had put an arrow in his bow and was moving forward. Another beautiful building was seen in front. The prince recited the wazifa and entered the building. There was a very beautiful throne in front, but it was empty. There were many cages in which birds of all species were kept. The birds were speaking their own dialects. The prince looked all around the fort. At one place, the prince saw another door. There was a gold lock on this door, and 2 lions were sitting on either side of this door. When the lions saw the prince, they rushed to attack the prince, but they turned back when they came to the prince. The lions would come towards the prince and turn away. The prince realized that it was a secret, that the lions were not attacking. The prince remembered the angel's stipend. When the prince recited the holy words, the lion turned into dust and the lock on the front door was also opened. When the prince entered this house, he saw a beautiful throne in front of which there are very beautiful carvings. This throne is studded with precious gems. A human is sleeping on the throne with covered white cloth. No part of this human's body is outside this cloth. The prince fearlessly stepped forward and removed the cloth from the human's face. The prince saw that a very beautiful young girl who looked like a princess was sleeping there